since they are now completely in bed with the gambling industry, Major League sports, and even to a not much even a lesser extent, but college sports in America simply could never survive again without gambling. It is now a part of their DNA, and it
Yeah.
will always remain, and it will grow and increase as we move forward. Yes?
Yeah, but we don't see that many scandals, Ed. Let's be honest. I mean, you
Well,
hear
okay,
about
but
one or
hang on,
two a
hang on.
year.
But I'll
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
that in a sec. Let's
Oh,
stay away from the scandals.
it,
But for the
yeah.
fact, indeed, it's just the sports
Oh,
themselves, they have
I
gotten
go to
so
games and
deeply
I
in
see
bed.
the draft, the FanDuel, the DraftKings, the BetMGMs, the Bet Rivers. I see all the ads and even the offshores. They're there. So I do think there's no going back now because there's
They
too much.
can't survive. That's my point. Sports right now,
Yeah.
especially if you look at things like the NFL and the NBA, there's no way in hell they could ever survive. If you took the gambling out of their sport right now, you would take away billions of dollars in revenue, and they would collapse.
But
And they
what
would have
might
to.
even be worse, Ed, is college sports. Used to be you saw the freshmen come in. So I think there's less than 10 teams that are returning 15 or more starters. Almost, I think like 80% of the teams have 12 or less starters returning. I mean, there's a bunch of teams that have 14 to 16 projected starters that are transfers from other schools. You have no background with these kids. It used to be when we were in Miami, you saw Warren Sapp. Started off as a tight end. He progressed to a defensive lineman and then ends up becoming a star by the time his junior or senior season. So there's something about that love. And I used to go to Dolphin games and following a guy's career. And then you got free agency, and free agency led to, NIL. So to me, there's not the love that it used to be.
It is now a financial break, a
Yeah.
financial issue for all of the sports leagues to get involved. Now, then, that goes to the next part where you talked about, and you mentioned a moment ago, that there's not that many scandals. But can we not say that because they are so deeply in bed with the gambling element in America right now, there will be more scandals?